Hello, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Thousands may have lost out to crypto trading app. You know, it's never good when you see this kind of thing. And I think the problem with this stuff is that, again, it just shows you how early we still are in crypto and how it is still the wild, wild west right now. But I think the problem with this kind of thing as well, amongst other things, is that it just fuels, Gary Gensler's just tirade of him trying to stifle crypto. This is just the kind of ammunition that he needs to try and go on the regulation by enforcement type of action, rather than the actual necessary and reasonable regulation that we need. So, unfortunately, this kind of thing, it's not necessarily just about the people who lose money, which obviously they're the priority, but it just sets crypto back as well. It's kind of really just pushing the industry back as a whole. So, it's never a good thing to see this kind of stuff. But heart goes out to the people who've lost money. And this is obviously just a quick warning for people who may be in the app, just to get out as quickly as you can if possible. So I won't go through the whole article because it is quite long, but I'll just show you what I have got, just so you can get the gist of what's going on. And then you've obviously got the warning to get out if you are in it. So let's get to the article. Thousands of people are believed to have lost their savings after investing in a cryptocurrency trading app called IronBot. Experts who have investigated the company say it could be one of the largest crypto scandals to date. Trading in cryptocurrencies has become popular, with people often promised large rewards over short periods. But law enforcement agencies warn of a growing number of scams and recommend investors conduct, quote, due diligence, unquote. The money just disappeared. Roxana, not her real name, is from Romania. She says she lost hundreds of euros when she invested in IronBot. She asked not to have her identity revealed as she fears her professional reputation might be damaged. Customers buying the bots, like Roxana, were told their investment would be handled by the company's artificial intelligence program, guaranteeing high returns. Quote, I invested in a bot for 1 month, unquote, Roxana tells BBC. Quote, you could see in the app how many dollars the app was creating. There were graphics showing how the investment was progressing, unquote. Quote again, it looked quite professional until at some point they announced maintenance, unquote. At that point, for some time, withdrawals from the app were frozen. Some people started to say, I cannot withdraw. What is happening? Unquote, explains Roxana. Quote, I made the request to withdraw and the money just disappeared. The portfolio became zero, but I was never credited on my wallet with any money. Unquote. In Romania, dozens of high-profile figures, including government officials and academics, were persuaded to invest via the app because it was sponsored by Gabriel Garius, a leading IT expert in the country. Mr. Garius says he too was fooled into investing his own savings in the app and lost his money. But Roxana insisted had it not been for Garius' sponsorship, she would never have considered investing. Quote, we had the knowledge to think this might be a scam, unquote, she says. Quote, but the fact that in between us and the company there was a reputable teacher meant that we didn't check too much. We didn't doubt too much, unquote. What happened in Romania is not an isolated incident, nor is it unique to Romania. So we'll just stop there. I think we've got enough to get the gist of this. So as we can tell, this is, a high-profile case in terms of Romania. You've even got one of their high-profile celebrities who's clearly actually given this the cosign, which will make you think one of two things. Was it a thing where it was that big that even this person got duped into it, or was he in on the scam? I think the thing is with Romania, I think corruption's a lot easier over there than it is in the US. And let's be honest, even in the US, we can see how rife the country can be with corruption. So it's a lot easier to get away with that kind of thing in Romania. So, whether he was actually a part of this and just used this as a way to get money himself, he was, getting a piece of the pie. Obviously, I don't know. This is all just speculation. But yeah, this is the thing with these kinds of apps. A lot of them, when they are promising high returns, now I do get, because we were in crypto, it is a lot higher than than the stock market. So I do understand that, you are going to be expecting higher returns than that, because it's more volatile, right? So the risk and the reward is both higher. But I think sometimes you still just have to remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And when I say that, I don't think that always even means that the intention was just to scam you straight away. But I think the problem is like, some of these returns may have been promised in a bull market, and then when we go into a bear market, the companies are not prepared, and so they struggle to continue to meet those kind of rewards that they were once promising. So I'm not necessarily saying that that's just something that you have to just always be skeptical of, because in a bull market, yeah, they probably can produce those kind of rewards that they say, if they sound excessive. But there's other things to take into account. And, you got to understand that at the end of the day, you're playing with your money, so you've always got to be careful here, because you're playing with your money. So this is just a quick, heads up for you guys. The app is called iEarnBot. So if anybody is in this, I hope you can get out of it as soon as possible. Thoughts go out to the people who have lost money. I hope in some way there might be a way that they can get some kind of legal action going on, to see if they can try and recover some of this money. But yeah, this is the thing with crypto. Again, we're still so early into this space that it isn't regulated, and this is where I'm not completely against regulation. I think regulation is a necessary thing, but I just don't think it needs to be the way Gary Gensler is doing it. He's going about it the wrong way. He's not doing it in the right way, and that's the problem. So I don't know what the outcome of this will be, obviously, but I will keep an eye on it, and if there's any relevant updates, I will let you guys know. But what do you guys think about this? Have you guys invested any money into this app? Have you heard about it? Personally, I haven't. But I don't think this is the kind of thing I would have been touching anyway, to be honest with you. I'm very much more a buy an investment and sit and hold on it, rather than, trading it around or trying to get bots to get quick returns or anything like that. I'm more of a sit and invest long term type of investor when it comes to crypto. But if you guys have had any experience with this, let me know your thoughts. I'd be interested here. Thank you very much for watching this, guys. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until the next time, take care.